So, good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to tonight's multi-district training. My name's Carlan Carpenter, and I'm an Executive District Manager with Arbonne International. Tonight I'll be doing training on online parties. Now, I've actually only done one of these myself. However, the one that I did do, I got quite a lot of success from. I didn't really do a huge amount of homework beforehand, and I would suggest doing it. So I'm just going to go through a few things that I found really useful to help prep before you do an online party, and how to kind of do it and keep it classy. I think it's really important that I quite often get invited into a lot of online product parties via lots of different network marketing companies, and I leave because I've not been invited personally. I don't know what it is. They've just ticked me in a box and invited me along. So I didn't want people to feel like that with mine. So I needed a way of making them feel like it was something exclusive for them, and I was doing it for their convenience as well. So I'm just going to share with you what I did do. So I'm going to try and screen share. Oh God, I don't know what this thing. Okay. So can you all see my screen? Oh, can you put your thumbs up if you can see my screen? Thank you. I just realised I've muted you. Brilliant. Okay. So this is my party. So basically, I set it up as a normal event, and I did it on the last day of the last day of January. And I invited 42 people. I actually invited less. I've added people in since the event because they wanted to see what I'd written. So a lot of this has now been made up with Arbonne consultants. But I didn't actually invite any Arbonne consultants into my party when I did it, because it was for me and my clients. It was about me and my clients, and I wanted them just to feel that it was exclusive for them. So basically, I went through my friends list and I found people that I'd either spoken to about Arbonne before, that have had a coffee with me and mentioned that they like my lipstick, had bought from me, whether they've just bought some toothpaste or whether they've just bought a nappy cream. Like they've signed up as a client, not a preferred client, but a client, and ordered one item to support my business as opposed to understanding my business. So what I did was I invited them all into this one event, and I put on the description, I'll show you, I'll read it out to you. Now, I didn't actually do all of this, and what I did, this description I'm reading out to you now, I personalised a paragraph at the beginning that I sent out private messagely to each of the person that I invited. So everyone I invited also got a personal email with exactly how the event would run, what would happen in the event, why I was doing it, what Arbonne was, and what they had to do as part of their shopping experience, basically. But in the first paragraph, I was like, "Hiya, how are you?" I used names. I tried to, where I could, use a personal experience. So, you know, how's blah, blah, or, you know, how was your wedding, or how was your holiday? So I just tried to keep it personal because it catches them straight away. They get reading and then they read the rest of it. Now, a lot of people did say to me, I didn't read it all, but it was enough for me to jump on. So it was quite long. So basically, I've just said, over the last 24 hours, you will have seen I've invited you to an online shopping event. I'll be having my Arbonne Business January sales for 2 hours only this evening, 8 p.m. till 10 p.m. Everything today will have a minimum of 20% off. We'll have some buy one, get one free, some games and free prizes as well. This is an exclusive invitation. key point, it was exclusive. I didn't invite everybody on my friends list. They could see that I only invited 40 people. So it was exclusive. It was exclusive to them. And I think that's really key when you do these online events. I'll have an array of skincare, makeup, bath and body and nutrition available. There really will be something for everyone. This really isn't something to be missed. Exclusively, all postage will be free today and all products will have points attached. All you have to do is comment on the picture, add to my list, which is what they had to comment, and I will keep track manually. If your purchase have a combined total of 150 points, you will receive a free gift. 250 points, you will receive a free gift and 20% off the year. So then I went into talking a little bit more about Arbonne. Now, I'm not going to lie, I never wrote this. I copied and pasted it off the Arbonne website because my way of speaking and writing, I'd have got myself into a flaff and I just would have got confuffled and it would have just been a nightmare. So I didn't want to waste time thinking about what it was I was writing. So I went onto the Arbonne website and I copied and pasted it and I stuck it in. That just tells you a bit more about Arbonne. Obviously, I don't need to tell you, but what it does say is what all our products are formulated without. Again, key. So then at the bottom, I just put, with all this in mind, I can't wait to share with you all these products tonight from 8. And then I followed it up, Then I followed it up later on in the evening. And in the end, I had, I had 10 at one point, 2 people left. But I had quite a lot on in the maybe that have since come out. Posted a few things since. So in total, my event got me just short of 300 QVs in 2 hours. Now, what I did find is in my instruction, I said that I would play games. I didn't have time for games. This wasn't a party. It was a sales event. So I wouldn't do games, and I probably wouldn't do games again. Next time, I would not offer everything. I didn't have time to offer everything, so this ended up only being makeup and nutrition. So next time I would focus it, so it would be an all makeup one, an all bath and body one, an all nutrition one, and then kind of a mixed bag one, if you like, a skincare one, sorry. So I would do 4. So then I'll go down to the bottom to prep my posts. What I did do is I put just 6.5 hours to go. Just finalise my bog off item. So for a buy one get one free, I offered. I put all the lipsticks out, and that was my starting post. So I'll just find that. Everything you see written, I pre-prepped. So I opened a Word document and I wrote all of my posts pre the event, and then I just copied and pasted them in. I found all of my pictures on Pinterest, online, and can you still hear me? My internet's going.
It's just frozen.
Can you hear me? Hello? No, hang on. Can you guys hear me? Oh, crap.
Your invitations as well.
Yeah. Oh, I think she's back. Are you back, love?
Can you hear me? I don't know what's going on. Sorry. So I pre-prepped everything, and I got all of my pictures from Pinterest and online, and I had them all saved into the subject that they were. So I literally could copy and paste and drop it in and put my pictures up and then sit back and let people comment. And then I did it again, and I left about 5-10 minutes between each post. So I actually started off with the lipstick. All these are out of order now because people I gave them 20 minutes at the end of the party to go back through everything I'd posted and work out what it was that they wanted. So my first post was actually lipstick. That's the lip gloss. Was this one. And again, I didn't write it. I took it off the Meet the Product sheets. So everything that's written either came out of the catalogue or it came off the Meet the Product sheets. I didn't write it myself. And so I said, well, as you can see, I used all of their wording. It was bog off. It was worth 28 points. It should have been £20. Today I gave it for 14. I did the wrong calculations on that one. It should have been 16, so I shot myself in the foot a bit. But lesson learned. And then I got loads of comments on that one, and I got orders for my lipstick, so that was great. And again, with the mascara, just as an example, I copied and pasted the description. I said how many points it was, how much it was, and how much today it was. Now, every now and again, I reminded them, just comment, add to my list. And then what I did have, I had them, Hayley, can you just show yours up to the screen, your manual tracking sheet? So I made manual tracking sheets, and everybody that said add to my list, I manually tracked it. So my mother-in-law, for example, she decided straight away that she wanted 2 colours of lipstick. So I just wrote it down. And then another client of mine said that she wanted something else, so I did hers. And then I private messaged them at the end, and I got their addresses and their card details. And I processed all of the payments because they were all under 150 PQV each. I processed them all under my account, put the amount that they had committed to pay, which I double checked with them, on their cards, and then I covered the rest, which once postage was there and their 3 items. Hayley's just holding up the form that I made. Wasn't very much because using my discount had covered the cost of it. Had they been a preferred client and they had done 150 QV, I would have put them through my preferred client account that my husband's got, so that they would have got the 20%. I would have charged them the 20% on their card, and then I would have bought them their free gift. And if they'd done a 250, I would have signed them up as a preferred client personally. They would have got their free gift naturally, and that's how it would have been sent. So every way, it didn't really cost me hardly anything to do the event itself. I think that's pretty much. Do you all know where? I'm going to unmute you. Bear with me. Oh, made Hayley. See, I never know how to go back once you've shared your screen. Oh.
Just click on share screen again.
Stop share. There we go. Right, are you all on mute? Okay, you've got questions. Oh, hello, Marissa. You made it on. Is she there? I've recorded it anyway. So does anyone have any questions? Because I find it easier to answer questions than to show. So does everyone understand what I did?
Yeah.
Yeah? And would everyone be able to duplicate that? Did I make it simple enough?
Yeah, see, obviously with me being, well, myself and Nick being up north and you guys being down south, this is a good idea for us as well, because obviously I've got a lot of people that I know back down south. So yeah, that's a really good idea for me to log into it and get going with. But the only thing that confuses me, so when you take their bank details, etc.,
yep,
and you put it through, do you put it through as your consultant discount?
If they were under 150 QVs, so if their total order came to less than 150 QV, I charged them what it would cost, also what they committed to pay, so at the 20% at the PC price, I put it through the consultant price, because I had 3 different clients who all wanted to put orders in at the 20% discount. So I just charged them what their products were, and then the rest, it actually covered the buy one get one free and the postage. Does that make sense? So combined, because I had put the price of it actually went through as my discount, what was there. So I ended up paying about, I think I paid £10, and I covered the postage and some of the lipstick. So I just paid the excess. But if a single order had been 150, then I'd put it for a client. For a client, I wouldn't have put it for.
Yeah. Would you have set them up as a preferred client, or would you have given them that option?
I would have given them the option. So in my private message, I would have given them the option to start as to sign up as a preferred client and pay the additional to get the 20% off for a year, or encourage them to do the 250 to get it for free. And if they didn't want to do that because it was just a isolated order, I would just put it through the PC account that I've got set up. So they would get the discount. That's how much they would pay, because eventually they'll come back and want to do the preferred client. And like I say, if they'd done a single 250 order, then yeah, I would have set them up as a preferred client there and then and said, you got it as part of your order. But I was prepared to cover everyone's postage as like an incentive to buy. But fortunately, in that particular event, everything got shipped to me, and I've distributed it to people.
When you do that event thing, sorry, I've got another question. Can you schedule posts like what you can on a page?
No, because I tried to do it.
Okay.
So, and if you can, I couldn't work out how. You can schedule posts on a page, but you can't on an event.
Right, so you need to manually post every, whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Cool.
Is there any other questions? Marissa, I'm happy to go through with you a bit more. Yeah, it's just how I done the online event. And like I said, there's lots of things that I would do differently next time. Like as my first one, it went well, but I would cut the numbers down even more of the people that I invited. And being on that training from yesterday, and I rewatched Danny and Fiona's one, I would actually do 4. I would do the 4 dates. So I'd say I'm going to do this online event, and these are the 4 dates of which I'm going to do them. Which one do you want me to put you into? So that they pick which one that they want to go into. And then I would say, this day's going to be a skincare, this day's going to be a makeup, this one's going to be nutrition, and the other one's going to be a bath and body. And so I'd probably pick 2 dates for each topic and then say which ones do you want to do. But like I say, I wouldn't do games. I wouldn't offer my 35% discount. I kept everything so that it was 20%. So even if people bought from that event and they ended up becoming, I don't know, your client, for example, we work in the same place, so I didn't give away anything that you can't give away. So it kept it fair, really.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That sounds good.
Fiona, did you have any questions? Was that all right? I'm just going to start recording now. Hang on.